Hey boys, I got nothing better to do with my life, so I'm going to be reading every single review for Nekojishi on Steam. Now, what is Nekojishi, you may ask? By their own description, a romance torn between school life and mysterious spirits. Born into a religious family, Lin Han Liao left his hometown and moved to Taipei to study and follow his dreams, trying to escape the pressures of returning to his family's temple in the process. His ordinary college life seemed to be going well until suddenly one day his third eye was opened. Liao, now able to see the various spirits and gods in the world, has to deal with his newfound powers, his school life, and three particular cats who all want to have a say in his life and his future. Nekojishi is a visual novel about the pressures and consequences of deciding your future in a world of gods and spirits. The position that had religion and folklore taken modern society, and three feline beastmen that Liao can't seem to get out of his room or out of his head. Note: Nekojishi features same-sex romances and cute cat dudes. Yeah, as you can see, the review section is going to be pretty crap. Okay, let's start. Surprisingly good game. Definitely worth trying even if you're not much into such stuff. It have a good story and it's free. I got a boner, lol. Made me want to get hit by a car when I got hit by a car. Made sweet love with Tony the Tiger, 10 out of 10. Easiest speedrun ever. Easy did. Got a tenth of an hour. How do I make my friends list not see this game? I'm gay, and I can sleep with a giant tiger man. Cute, gay, free. I'm nowhere near the targeted demographic of this game, but as a lover of visual novels, I gave it a shot. The artwork is really good, and all the characters were nice. Really enjoyed a lot of the good endings. Cloudy Leopard, best boy. I was kind of hoping they'd branch this out into some kind of anime series. I totally watch it. The game itself, it's okay. Hey, it had potential, but somehow, somewhere, it fell short. However, I do love the artwork. I can't figure out what happened to me while playing this game. But I do know that now I have this inclination to want to curl up in bed with a big, tall, muscular tiger beast spirit entity. I don't know if that falls under paranormal or bestiality. Smiley face. I played the limited edition free of this game. I wish I could unlock all the achievements, but I can't, which makes it frustrating. I'm willing to put this to bed, no pun intended, and move on to other games. I'd still recommend it for funsies and whatnot, though. Okay. How should I start? This game is amazing. First, the story of the game is in-depth, very lively character, and the have made a game so enjoyable it made me feel so much when playing it. Even with the heavy religion belief and the character itself. It's even better than some movies. Second, the music. The music is so good sometimes. I just opened up my game and let music plays in the background. I don't have money to buy the soundtrack yet. Last, the art of this game is so cute and very fit for my kind of taste, except NSFW. I don't know why I chose to play 18 plus, but wow, the sound. I'm speechless. Help. When I first played this game, I have no idea what it will be like after dating Senpai and got crushed emotionally and physically. Why? I feel really empty inside and got depressed and sad, so I cried on my bed for 10 minutes until I determined to get all the other endings and say no to Senpai. After a while, I finally got the grand finale. PSS, I said that SFW isn't my taste, but oh man, wow, finally something good. Take that, Senpai. Hey. Some negative thing about this game is really due to its religious background. It may be hard to understand the game sometime, but a dev did try to solve it by inserting a Wikipedia. That's glossary, not a Wikipedia. Also, the translation could use some more improvement. I can play this game with Chinese, but hey, it has English, so why not shut the frick up? Nice. Okay. Hey. And about the ending, it isn't bad, it's purely black and white, which means either you're going to be happy about it or just depressed about it. However, it's true that not every story has a happy ending, and it even has an achievement about it. I really like the game, but if you are not a furry and not gay AF, don't play it. If you still wish to, you have been warned. This game is perfect when you are sad and have no friends. These hot furries are going to make your life better. 10 out of 10. Would go into a mental asylum again. I caught the big gay. Big cats. Funny face. Nekojishi had a lot of potential, but it failed to deliver enough for myself to enjoy it thoroughly. The plot that revolves around there being three spirits is quite lopsided depending on the user's choices. There's very little incentive to try and spend time equally with everyone besides the best ending. And the plot twist regarding Shuchi is also handled in a lopsided manner. There's the peaceful ending with where you go back to its temple. The game has lackluster writing, sudden unexplained character appearances, an extremely discomforting scene, rape, and has one fatal flaw, a lack of user input. For a game that is heavily based around what the user decides, it appears that Nekojishi has very little in the way of actual decision making. Throughout a 3 to 5 hour long game, the amount of times the user has to decide what to do next is shockingly very little, dependent on the route the user decides to take. There is also very little regarding any hints towards a route. Spending time with one character in hopes to unlock a good ending with said character is not always a guarantee, and a lot of choices later in the game are weighted oddly as compared to earlier decisions. Overall, the game had a lot of potential, but just failed to deliver on the crucial aspects of user input, character development, and had a predictable plot twist. However, despite all its flaws, Nekojishi is a very fun game. The emotional bonds between the user and his characters in game feel genuine. Anyone who is into mythology will also appreciate the glossary and the repeated mentions of Taiwanese folklore. Nekojishi still has a lot of potential. However, I cannot wholeheartedly recommend it. However, I would still recommend you try it at least once. Very good. Love the story. I swear to Jesus, I am not gay. Well, since I learned that there are more endings in this game, I was shocked because after seeing one of the endings, I completely froze because I thought the ending was so weird, it made me ask who I am, and it was sad too. Best RPG ever. 111. Gay. Yeah. Ah, so hot. Leopard cat. Well, it's gonna hurt if you take it too fast, though you'll feel really good once you're used to it. Why do I feel like you're implying something? I would say you're the one with the impure mind. Damn, you're the one who said it's senpai. Definitely a great game, full of emotion. Reminds me of, I don't fuck pronouncing that, I'm not doing that shit. Not gay enough. Yeah, it needs to be way gayer, dude. It's gay, lol. And my fucking end my life. I'm sitting here with a friend and this game is gay, kill me. And it's for furries and my suffering, and my friend is a furry and possibly gay, LMAO, praise Jeebus. Not gay. I just have a ton of hours because the soundtrack. Senpai sucks. Lickalao is best fluffball. Guardian Tiger is best big kitty. Ah, so much kitty things. The what? Gay? Maybe the main character's on drugs, who knows? Now I'm gonna go and get all the achievements. Love this game. Wish there were more like this. I only have positive things to say about this game. Furries will revolutionize the gaming industry for the better. No, don't do this to me. Fucking Jesus Christ. Okay. I honestly wasn't expecting such a deep game, and I absolutely adore the characters. I like how choosing a certain character for every option doesn't necessarily mean you'll end up with that character. And there are so many outcomes. There's like 12 or 14, somewhere in that range. Okay, another long one. I came into this game unsure of what to expect since it was recommended to me by my friend. I think he saw it as a way to poke at me for spending too much time writing my own novels and not going outside. At first, I was utterly confused, and as I went along, it gained that one aspect that I find most games lack these days, a connection. Sure, there's the appeal and attractiveness of said main characters, but I'm meaning a deeper connection. Yeah, deeper connection. Ha. Yeah, it's funny, because penis and blood. Yeah, okay. For example, while the other two bickered and battled each other on a daily basis, Nicola was just there, and was always there when the protagonist needed him to be, just helping him as best he could, despite not understanding completely some scenarios. There were ups like the dancing session with him, and downs such as when he started trying to take the power from Liao. But all in all, the game developed a connection for me to this character specifically. This is just one playthrough from the limited edition. Yet I have yet to finish every ending, but as far as each of the three, each one of the three feelings has things I can relate to and sympathize with. It's not a game for the unsympathetic or speedrunners the communities have generated today, and it is more a game where you look at the decisions you can make and realize that unlike many games that have things work out for everyone, your decisions have consequences. And some of the decisions can kill you inside when you realize what you've done. All in all, 10 out of 10 for the execution and plotline, but 7 out of 10 for some things like story flow, as sometimes the dialogue doesn't feel quite like it flows well about halfway into the game. But that's just me being a flow critique. 9.5 out of 10 overall for this quite frankly great game that had me in literal tears at some point when I realized what I had done, where I did something wrong, and I couldn't fix it. Weird game, I wish I never downloaded this fucking gay AF. Make a second game soon for the sake of humanity and me. Love the game too much. Love the game too much to move on. That is a sign of truly loving a game. In this case, the characters do. I always wanted to be a gay furry. A surprisingly great game. I went into this with my mind going, I'll obviously just play this as a joke and not 100% get into it. Same here, man. Same here. And joke's on me, I got hooked pretty quickly. Same here. I'm not even a furry. Well, I sort of was for last interest years ago. But this game has turned me back into one somewhat. The characters are all lovable, even if it takes a while for you to like them, which was, to me, in Clouded Leopard. Boy Clouded Leopard, best kitty. I didn't really like him, but I suddenly got hooked into him just like the other two big kittens after I finished a few of the endings. The CGs are great too, and my favorite would easily be the hot tub CG. Okay. But anyway, I recommend this game even if you aren't a furry or even gay. I'm a straight male, and I actually enjoy this game a lot. Not only that, it's free too, by the way. Okay. Writing a very detailed review for this game is hard. First of all, this is a game you have to experience yourself thinking that every decision affects the protagonist's relationship with Linhu, Likolao, or Yanshuchi. The game is full of questions and consequences that make you doubt yourself. So, okay, what? The game in the principal character her point of view. As a natural response for me, I instantly wanted to help them all. Every path has its own way to influence you, and every route. Yet I still want to clarify something. There is no point in the game when you have to decide who you prefer to help. The route forms based on your actions, and I want to say this because the first ending you might get might not be what you expected. In my case, I had, in my opinion, the worst ending, car accidents. So it made me so confused, and I lost interest in the game and went to the discussion to find an explanation. This is not a good option if you really like the game. Be patient, and at some point, every intentions of the character may be explained by themselves. I highly recommend this visual novel, but beware the feelings of emptiness it may leave in your heart when you unlock all the endings. The only thing that annoyed me was Likolau's lack of language knowledge. It had a lot of his true personality showed in different routes. Okay. Couldn't stop playing this game for 6 hours straight. It was a fantastic story. It was so well written. It was very easy to look past the scattered typos due to translating to English. I can't believe this game was free. It's not 100% perfect, but I would have gladly paid money for it. I don't want to give spoilers, but I will say this. The characters can be very pushy and sometimes frustrating, which at times can leave you feeling unattracted to any of them. That would be my only criticism. But in a way, it's kind of great. It really immersed me into the main character's feelings, and I found myself wanting to cry and pull my hair out for the same reasons he did. But in the end, I personally did get an ending that I think was nearly perfect to what I'd have liked. There are for sure several endings, way more than 3. I'm excited to replay and find them all. Well, it's free, and anyone interested should play it. I give it a solid 9 out of 10, an experience I won't soon forget. I'm not even a furry. Get this trash. Okay. I enjoy this game. I love this game. What the fuck? Am I a furry now? I think I'm a furry now. No, but for real, the gameplay is solid. The skip and forward mechanics are good. You can look back to text you may have accidentally skipped. The art is gorgeous, and all that is just icing compared to the multi-layered, intense storyline. It's a little dip into a culture I think I've understood far too long. Started playing as a joke, but actually really enjoyed the story and characters. Great art with an alright soundtrack. I fucking love Likalao and Shuchi. The bad endings are heart-wrenching, hair-pulling stories that made me cry, and the good endings made me delighted, though I can't wait until I get onto the original, not-so-clean version. Okay. Don't be confused by my in-game time. I played the limited version from their official site. So Nekojishi is an interactive graphic novel in which a young pro knows very well written characters, relatable main character, but that may just be me because I'm weird too. It's nice visualization of the scenery and characters, very cute art, nice storytelling, very creative, easy language, nice flow of music, nice mood, adjustable text speed, very simple animations that don't distract you from reading but will give some kind of depth and life to the story. Cons. Some spelling mistakes, but it's a minor problem and it doesn't interfere with the fluidity of the reading or the mood. Music sometimes stops, so you're left in silence until you reach a point that triggers it again. Confusing ending if you get the wrong one, but I played it again to get another ending and that cleared my confusion. Things I don't know where to put. Multiple endings. I'm always afraid to do something wrong, but that's me just being anxious. Doesn't even have any bees in the game, like what the hell? Like, that's not even a pun. Why? Somehow, I feel empty after finishing the story, although I have so many thoughts in my head. I don't know, I'm weird. Probably forgot something I wanted to say. Yeah, that's it. So my conclusion is that I really enjoyed reading this novel and would definitely recommend it to others. Wait, didn't I just do that? So anyway, I would suggest you just give it a try because it's very well made, and what can you lose? Anyway, right? You can lose your time. It's free. Just get it if you like cute visual novels that also makes you cry. Super cute game. The first playthrough, I got one of my favorite endings where Clouded Leopard, where he gets drunk. Really good game. Recommend. I guess you could say curiosity killed the cats. But I don't even get this. Although when read on the store page, this visual novel isn't quite what you would expect. This is perhaps the best visual novel I have ever read and enjoyed every sentence of it. The method of how the writer intertwines the protagonist's story into the other characters is outstanding. This, all in all, is a very heartwarming visual novel that will make you smile, and I would recommend it any day. I actually really enjoy this game. The plot is nice along with the art. The translation could have been better off, but it's still very nice, and I just absolutely fell in love with the characters. Overall, I would give this game a 10 out of 10. Good plot. The story and characters of this game are so cute. I'm absolutely in love with Yan Shu-chi / Leopard Cat. His character is so cute and adorable. I am now gay. Period. 'Tis the best game ever created from the start. I realized that this game was for me. I always wanted to know what a furry tiger with extreme muscles wanted to do with his life. And okay, This is gonna happen. No, no, no. Okay, okay. You know what? Just don't. I'm actually just not. I read that partially. I'm gonna just give myself the benefit of the doubt and stop here. Sexy boys with sexy fur. Yum yum. 12 out of 10. Wood smut again. Sexy catboy harem sim slash emotional roller coaster. Side effects include depression, need for therapies, and sudden appreciation for cars. This game is too sad, good but sad. So glad a French guy like me could understand the entire game and enjoy such a great and emotional story. You really have to find all the endings and got all Steam success has achievements to have all the little details you need to understand all of the story, and I love it. Awesome character design, very nice story, very cool OST. Just play this game. Thanks. I am now furry trash. I swear. Here, a friend told me to play this as a thought. Meh, I don't have anything else to do. I now regret all my decisions. If you are a real furry unlike me, I hope I'm not, play this. I need to go back to TF2 now. I will just recommend this so more people feel awkward by playing this like me. As a homosexual man who is also a part of an anthropomorphic anomalous fandom, I can surely say that this game has left me with severe crippling depression, and at other times severely blue-balled. 10 out of 10. Go get the 18 plus version from the site after playing the Steam one. Very cute visual novel game and story. This game has such an adorable storyline and character design, and the Beastmen are just too much to handle, especially the photos on them. This game made my 2017 end perfectly. Love the graphics and characters and the plot twists and the decisions. I like this more than Doki Doki Literature Club, like what legal out equals perfection, boys. Best. Game of Tigers in my Steam. This game is my free death. Came for the muscular cat boys, stayed for the endearing story. This is a great game even though I just began playing it, and I love the opening to it and the song. I hope in the future there is a sequel to this with a lot more furry men. It'd be great to have different variants as well as 3 returning. I love this developer and I hope to see more in the future. First things first, mutuals and those who aren't a fan of furries and or that gay shit trademark. It's best you ignore this completely. Now that's out of the way, onto the review. It's needless to say, this game has been on my mind for a while now. It's one of those very few games that haunt me every day. The desire to get back to playing and finish every single route was overwhelming. Now you might be calling bull, but I'm not joking, and no, it's not because I'm a furry or a fan of yaoi or whatever the fuck. It's because of the actual story behind it. It's simply that good. Endings leave me wondering what happens next. Why did insert character here do that, etc. In all honesty, I would recommend giving it a shot. It's cute and most importantly of all, free. Don't judge this book by its cover. And for those who are hesitant of its content, don't worry, it's pretty safe for work. At most, there's hex chests, some booty, and the incredibly vague outline of a penis. So it comes with loincloth, man. Yeah, okay. That's about it. And for those who are disappointed by this and expected more, there's an NSFW, but with less story/feels version online. That's basically just a channel there, so. Why am I doing this, actually? What the heck have I done? I have to finish this now. Okay, absolutely outstanding game. I rarely give reviews of games, but I have to say, this is the best story I've seen since Undertale. Highly recommend this game. 14 possible endings. None of the characters are stereotypes with unique personalities and clear flaws and strengths, and a very heartwarming story. This game would receive a perfect score if not for the occasional typos and word sentences. But it was translated from Mandarin Chinese, so I can't really blame them. 9.8 out of 10. This game is just so good. Senpai is bae. There are different endings depending on what you choose, and sometimes it's hard to make up your mind. This game was funny and fun to play, and well worth giving a try. Best cat daddy dating sim out there. Daddy. Stunning game overall, beautiful writing, Story and overall develop of characters. H. S. It's a real nice review right there. Absolute furry garbage. Senpai, I help me fuck big cat puss puss. Senpai, fucking big cat puss puss. I played the uncensored version of this game. Ending scenes were, spicy. Fuck yes. Nikopara for homosexuals. Give me my body pillows already. Likalau is best husbando. A nice small recommendation from two of my friends became something much more. I'm not really a fan of visual novels, and the story for mostly all of the ones that I played were too bland and felt like there was no connection from me and the characters and the story. However, this game is far from everything else I played. I felt a strong connection with the Guardian Tiger and instantly became obsessed with trying to get every of his good endings. Later, I went back and tried to uncover the story, and it's actually amazing. Granted, you have to like the other characters that you may not like, but hey, it's worth it. If you want a visual novel that can keep you addicted and trapped in the story and so easily fall in love with characters, this game is worth a shot for you. The story is well developed and written out. It almost doesn't feel like a game. Side note, the Guardian Tiger is Bay. He's mine. Simple, casual dating sim-like game. Terrible dialogue, very gay, especially for cats. This game will change you and how people look at you forever. Make sure you don't have Discord open and you set your online status to offline before playing this game. Position 69 out of 10 would play again. My heart has been broken multiple times playing this game. Betrayed by my own feelings. I have a love-hate relationship with this game. I do recommend playing this game if you do like the feels. Welcome, Dance Dance Revolution Club. It's always your dream to have some kids to be anthropomorphic and act like a human. Now that you've downloaded it, you're dead ass gay, and your dreams isn't true yet. Sadly, every day is full of chat and pre-college life activities with all of the annoying anthropomorphic cats following you. Guardian Tiger, the unstalker of family line who values your life most. Clouded Leopard, the edgy, impotent cat who finds comfort in reading your books. Leopard Cat, the darted senpai who hacks in a sort of fudge. And of course, the dead shell living in your apartment. Yeah, you need to actually play it to fucking get that. And okay, you're super excited to play this game to satisfy your deep, dark fantasies and make that Dance Dance Revolution Club become a more romantic place for the cats. But I can tell that you've already found your first target. Will you promise to spend the day with them? One of the best, well-set-up visual novel game with well-designed characters and storyline. At first I thought this game was going to be weird as hell when I played it, but after days it just gets better and better. You, just an ordinary college student who suddenly has the ability to see 3 feline spirits. Each of them has their own problems and they need your help, but you can't help them all, only one. The game has lots of options for you to choose in order to progress. It won't be so easy to pick. Get them right and you might get to the good ending. If not, you might get the bad ending instead, so be wise. Overall, just another beautiful masterpiece in this world. Let me tell you, I have the best boy. I'm extremely turned on by these bar for refunds. God, I'm gay. My pee-pee hurt. Likalau is daddy. This is my fulfillment of all my dreams and so much more. Not only is it a great entertaining game, it filled an emotional hole in my heart that needed filling. Although to be fair, there's now another hole to be filled because I need more senpai in my life. So thank you for this game and I hope more people will play it. It's one of the best games I've ever played. It seems simple, yet when the time comes, everything you think changes. Did not expect such a great game from the description at first. I thought it was short and vague. After playing, I realized it's a perfect summary. I urge you to play it. Great game. Pretty great game, but way too short. An unfinished ending. Milani face. The game is amazing. The story, the characters, emotion. 1,000 likes. This game will destroy your feels. 10 out of 10. Amazing story and visuals for a free game. I love this game because I got it ironically and it was actually really... I hate that I love this game because I got it ironically and it was actually really well done. Got the 18 plus version on the game's website. HHHH. This game is great. It left me in emotional turmoil. I now have immense depression. Now I yearn for cat gods to inhabit my home as I partake on quirky adventures with the gang. Please, someone recommend a therapist, please. Great artwork, nice soundtrack, well-written story, and 3 hot bar kimono boyfriends. What else could you want? Oh yeah, it's also free! If you like this game, you should definitely support the devs. If you want more, go check the 18 plus version on their official website. You're actually not missing anything. You're not missing anything by not playing that. Just don't do this to yourself unless you really want to. This is a well-made game. The creators really know how to make you like a character. The game has really good graphics, and the creators took time to include the folklore and culture all together. The only thing wrong with this game is the translations. The characters would sometimes say the character's name instead of you. And sometimes there would be a letter missing or a letter added to a word. Nothing too bad. Oh boy. I wish the game was a little longer. I spent 2 days straight playing this game. It's addicting. Boy. How? I've played this game many times, include direct way and indirect way. Watch other YouTubers play Nekojishi with acting and still enjoy. I have to say that I highly recommend this game because okay, you know what? Screw that, I'm not reading that. Okay, what? It has a pretty good story to it. Leopard Cat Senpai is very cute, and all the characters have very good backstory. Okay, you know what? I'm actually gonna just show you something. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I did. I actually just did that. I actually did that. Yeah, hate me all you want, guys. It's justified. I can't choose between the big buff kitty puff and the small tall senpai. Hey. It's a great game. You can kind of write out your own story. It gives you choices to control your story. I recommend this game for every anime lover. I played to learn Chinese. I originally downloaded this game as a joke and then ended up playing the entire game. It was a huge roller coaster that evoked similar what the fuck reactions that Doki Doki Literature Club did. Fuck me. Great story, great art, and free. Can you beat that? If you do like the game, buy the soundtrack and support the devs. Nekojishi is a game about teaching 3 ancient Taiwanese gay cat spirits how to use the damn internet. This game has taken over my thoughts. It is both fun and funny. Please, this game is really good. I played it off the website first, and this game is really fun. It gets sad at times as well. Don't you love when video games can make you feel for characters? That's what this game does. Nekojishi is very well written. There may be some spelling errors in the English version, but you need to remember it's originally from China. China! I suggest this game to everyone. Befriended a demon cat. He killed me several times before I realized what was going on. Worth it. I cannot say no to that smile. 10 out of 10. Would have homosexual relations with a demon cat again. You know I already threw out my heterosexuality long ago, but I distinctly remember not being a furry. I seem to have a terrible memory. This is pretty gay, not gonna lie. Cat's got my tongue. 10 out of 10. Ha! Kill me. First of all, I'm not a person who really enjoys visual novels that much, but this game catched my eye. Hey, after finishing this game, I absolutely love this. And my third visual novel, and so far my favorite one. The story, especially for the perfect ending, is so great. 3 things that I lacked or I didn't like was 1, there are some grammatical and spelling mistakes. 2, it lacks CGs, and 3, it gets boring when you play this for too long. I hope that they would do a continuation to this, like the Cats vs. the Hugs novel that I saw in their store. Nothing. Oh, okay, actually no. This is gay. Download the 18 plus version for full review. What have I done? Why has God forsaken me? Why did my girlfriend leave me? It's super gay. I'm not gay, but that didn't stop me from playing this weird furry trash. A surprise to myself, I enjoyed it. This game personally is now one of my favorite games due to the style and how the story to it is. I love this game for how much the personality of the characters have and how you connect to them really well. The soundtrack also sounds really good and the game is downright incredibly well done. I've been doing this for like 20 minutes. What the hell am I doing? I honestly came to this game with the expectation that I'd be making fun of it, but ended up crying after my first playthrough. If you can't get past the fact that it's gay, if you can get past the fact that it's gay and they're furries, you'll be treated to a great story with interesting characters. I cannot recommend this game enough. Not hide this game from my friends. I can't say I'm a great reviewer, but it's a great god romance game. There's odd spelling mistake here and there, but not really noticeable. I love the art style and there's some catchy tunes to go with it. I'm a girl and I played it for fun as it's free and has some really positive reviews. It's a shame you couldn't pick if you're a guy or a girl, but I guess that'd be more work on a very well formed game. Some of the storylines keep you hooked. I think it's worth paying for, so if you're into this sort of thing, it's a must. The Wildcat Dating Game. 100% guaranteed gay. Translation needs some work, but it does get the point across. Plot is pretty good too. Good game for furry. Hard game to speedrun. Fucking gay. I started to play this as a joke, but damn, it's good. Story is nicely written. Arts are beautiful. All characters are well crafted and lovable. 10 out of 10. Well, personally, I would rather see some female furries instead, but you can't have all, right? I entirely played the 18 plus version. I thought that I would have played some awful shitty furry shit. Instead, I played a well-made furry shit with never boring characters and an interesting plot that turned me depressed, gay, zoophilic, mentally unstable, and now I crave for 3 cats to live with me. Heard this game from some whispers, and I can say I'm glad I did. Great story, characters, and smut. I didn't want my friends to play this game, so I set my Steam to offline mode. Forgot Discord exists. Now all my friends think I'm a gay furry. 10 out of 10. Would accidentally destroy my social life again. As you can probably guess, after reading a few lines about this, it's kinda furry and absolutely gay. Yeah. I have never played a game about homosexual relations before, plus I find Nekojishi interesting. I think that a lot of people might enjoy playing regardless of their sexual orientation and taste/distaste for furry stuff. Story is decent, and I really appreciate multiple endings, humor, and visuals. The only downfall, which can be said about most of the good visual novels though, is that dialogue gets a little boring in some parts of the playthrough. Really enjoying the game so far. The characters are very likable and are easy to get truly attached to. Some of the English translation has some minor typos, but it's definitely nothing that can ruin the storytelling overall. I'm also not a huge fan of novel type games, or whatever the genre is called, but I really like this game. Pros: the game exists. Good characters. Great storytelling. Choices provided to have you think on how much you care for each of the characters. Cons: choices provided have you think on how much you hurt the other 2 characters. In all seriousness, though the questions make me have to evaluate my whole life, who will you give your lunch to? Me spends 2 hours walking around weighing all the pros and cons, crying in a corner at my indecision before choosing Clouded Leopard, the only correct choice. Yeah, I think I'm gay now. A game that even non-furries could like. 10 out of 10 accurate cat dating simulator. This game turned me into a gay furry. This visual novel was a roller coaster of emotions and a great read. It was only complemented by some pictures of really cute cat guys that I still can't decide between. Leopard cat and cloud leopard. Honestly, I'm swooning over all three. Pros, cute characters. As long as you play this game, you can see cute cats, 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 a story, all endings. Cons, a couple of translation errors, but it doesn't detract too much from the game. Achievements that don't have to do with unlocking endings are quite unintuitive. There aren't more chats to choose from. Albeit the deliberate research of folklore and customs that the dev team really putting their efforts into, it is undoubtedly impressive or informative somehow. Personally, I think the plot itself is being so disappointingly mediocre, which is a really big turnoff for a heavily plot-based visual novel games. And a lack of choices, like you just read and click, you just read and click through most of the time. And for the characters as well, though they all seem to have some recognizable personalities of their own, it's their characterism that being relatively fat for they didn't develop or change too much throughout the story. Still, I don't deny some might find it enjoyable though. It's merely my opinion in this case. Anyway, praise the dev team for making it free to play. I hate the people who freaking put product received for free on free to play games like we know it's free. You don't need to say that. Interesting culture, looking for a virtual love interest. Don't care that they're animal gods that are also gay. Then this game is for you. Yeah, no, I wasn't interested in any of those three, but I still like the game. I don't know why. Maybe I'm fucking gay. This game actually turned me fucking gay. So anyway, back to the review. For a free dating sim, this game rocks. The characters and artwork in this game is summed up in a word. Amazing. I found it hard to choose between the dateable characters. Maybe harder than it should have actually been, but I'm still really glad I gave this game a chance. I fell in love with this game straight away because it uses Taiwanese culture, legends, and folklore into its story and characters. Because it also gives you a glossary stating what that unfamiliar word means, so this game could also be used as a learning experience too. I know, right? Education being fun? Blasphemy! The only thing I can really complain about is that the English isn't the best, and there are plenty of typos in the game. Also, some of the endings and achievements are a little hard to come by, but it's a dating sim which features love, and we all know love is complicated. As a Christian, I'm surprised I didn't find this cringy, except for the kissing scenes. In fact, I enjoyed this game. The first dating sim I ever had, and honestly, I love it. Good game. Also fell hardcore for that damn senpai. Fucking possessive yante. I love this game. I thought this was amazing experience. I love the characters, and I'm nice to see something that okay with being with someone being gay. I love the art style. I enjoyed the playing it and working to get all the ending. I remember getting sad for some of them, and then when I finally got the good ending, I was so happy. I'd like to see more from you guy in the future. Who doesn't want 3 cat daddies? If you say no, you're lying and everyone knows it. All I wanted for Christmas was senpai. Okay, 10 out of 5. Would play again. Made by Bepisurrect. Bazinga, by the way. Very good. Hey, that's pretty good. And no, that's a dead meme, but fuck it. This visual novel cannot be touched by the rest of the genre. Its amazing storytelling and characters cannot be compared to any over media ever created. Okay, wow, this one is good. When you see it first time, you may think, oh hell, another harem building game. The start is somewhat low-paced, but when you get through it, man, the story is good and emotional. Still needs a few corrections on grammar in English version. I guess if you really want a good story, you can let a few misspells just lie by right. Nicolau is super cute, Senpai is, I don't know. Tiger is a hottie. The art is very lovely, story is interesting, and on top of that, it's free. Great visual novel to kill the time if you have nothing to do. Especially if you're into furries. Link. Absolutely love this visual novel. It has cute, likable furry characters and a fun story. It is also available for free. This is basically a must-have. I hope the developers will give us a sequel or maybe even another story like this someday. But until then, I guess I'll just have to replay this occasionally. Now go and play this already before you make Senpai sad again. I don't like seeing Senpai sad. A game that may titillate her inner kitty. What the fuck does that mean? You know what? Fucking... Yeah, I'm not. Actually, I don't fucking want you to see my brothers. It's a no. Okay, I won't go too much into the story because I really think, flaws and all, that it should be read. Because a lot of hard work goes into these pieces, and most people skip it to get to the CGs. Essentially, you play as a human, stop, stay right where you are, and you have your choice of potential partners between Cat Daddy, Twinkie, Fun Cat, Bad Boy. Wait, Bad Boy, comma, what? Cat, wait, what? Okay. You even have several other options available to you, should you be so lucky / unlucky. Without realizing it, I already spent 8 hours into the story and various side flavor bits offered via the glossary. I don't know if you'll get the same experience that I did, but while I will admit the story isn't phenomenal, it does follow the standard harem tropey dialogue. I did like it well enough to read it multiple times, spelunk 8 hours, and still have so much stuff to do. I'm a bit of a sap when it comes to cheesy romance. The only negative I have is the manner in which you unlock stuff. It's downright cryptic, and you may find yourself saving after every choice just to try the myriad of combinations just to get the ending or photo you want. There were methods that I would never guess to get all the endings I received, although I have every photo. I'm somehow missing several achievements. F for respect, I guess? I don't know. Or fuck? I don't know. There are grammatical issues, but every game of this genre that I have played has had them. It wasn't bad enough to break my immersion, but I'm putting it here. You guys see? I don't know how that means. I recommend this title if you like romance pieces sprinkled with Chinese history bits. It's a very niche description. You may even be surprised by a plot twist or two that you may not have been expecting. Your tigers are getting frisky. Don't keep them waiting. Downloaded after friends showed me it. Get heavily invested in the characters. Honestly felt sad when ran out of endings to do. Got a cold. 10 out of 10. Tiger's best cat. Perfect material. No. Yes. Senpai turns me gay. 10 out of 10 characters, 10 out of 10 story, 10 out of 10 NSFW art. Overall, you're looking for a fun time with Catman, then you found the game. This is gay. Look, I'm a tough nut to crack. So if a game can make me cry, that's impressive in my book. 10 out of 10 characters, really polished with unique personalities. 10 out of 10 story, makes you want to get every possible ending. 10 out of 10 gay. Yeah. Extra points for calling you out for being furry trash. Yeah, the game actually does do that. And it actually sort of chewed away at my soul. Rarely, the wording and grammar isn't perfect, but it didn't matter for me. Overall, one of the best, if not the best visual novel I've read so far. I really think this game shouldn't be free, so I donated. Furry Doki Doki Literature Club. Doki Doki Literature Club without the glitchy stuff and more. Yo, what the fuck? Few things I dislike are the translations and the bad endings. The bad ending felt forced in every way, especially with the fact that they reused the scene. The plot is interesting, and I love the fact that the Steam version is way better than the NSFW version. I don't get it, or maybe I just don't get novels disguised as games. The art is beautiful, which is why I downloaded the game. I'd hoped for a choose-your-own-adventure type story, but there are so few options that it feels more like a clicker with the inability to make any choices. I did not feel invested in any of the characters, and none of the characters felt like they had any chemistry with each other. I do like the random tidbits of Taiwanese and Chinese culture and history, though. Though, okay. Fucking- If you like novels with cultural and mythological references, you might enjoy it. I don't know how. I don't know about you, but I want to see them all being railed, and I know just where to see it. Yeah, shout out to my boy, my name Jeff, and Wilfred the Boss. Uh, More my name Jeff because he played like an hour. Less Wilfred the Boss because he only played like a tenth of an hour, and that's kind of depressing. This game is amazing. I wish there were more like it. I love fluffy theme. It's a furry theme. I can't believe it is free. I died so many times, but I got one happy ending after 10 hours of play. There are still so many more routes to play. This game is too good. Send help. I only played this game because it was featured on Sit House. I have no regrets. Got this game ironically and ended up emotionally invested in these characters. 10 out of 10. I love this game so much, I am a furry. I'm confused. I guess nigga, what the fuck? This fucking gay. Nice game, great music, good story, cute characters because they're anthro-furry in this game. Yeah, everything is awesome, except this game contained gay and homo. Sorry, will that make me give red thumb? I was the hell are you even expecting? Review contains spoilers. Okay. Uh, Overall, I like this game. It has a nice art style, good backing soundtrack with some good dialogue from a nice cast of characters, but I do have some criticisms of the game. One minor one is that in the English translation there are multiple misspelt words and some grammatical errors. But my major gripe are the leopard cat endings. I may just be salty that he ran me over with the car. The specific ending I'm referring to is the second leopard cat bad end, loving gaze, I think that's what it's called. Having gone through the true leopard cat ending, I feel as though leopard cat would have ended up developing feelings for the protagonist, which would make him question the whole consuming his soul thing if you go pure senpai affection. I think a neat alternative bad end would be he takes you to his house, but instead of killing you, he tells you about what he was planning and about Senpai being dead. That he planned to kill you and eat your soul, but refrained due to developing affection for you. Then he decides to leave for real, maybe because he feels bad for misleading you or something. I think this ending would impact the player just as much as the other two bad ends. If it's their first run and they trust Leopard Cat, like I did, it comes as a big shock to the player. I overall feel like Leopard Cat as a character has potential, but could have been written better, with more hints at what he wants, and maybe more thoroughly in the scenes where it comes up, displays internal conflict, because it seems somewhere deep down he doesn't want to eat souls for a living, and saying that he would rather have been born human or has some other kind of spirit, and seeming genuinely sad about it. I know my review probably won't change anything in the game, but I'm just putting my views out there. The game is still pretty good and worth playing. Just don't get run over by soul-eating trickster cats. It's a fun, silly visual novel, especially if you're gay and a furry. What about my gay and furry? Ha! The game is so good. Fucking kill me. Okay, why is this in my Steam library? Cute yaoi dating sim about dating cute cat boys. Characters are fun and the art is pretty good. No reason not to try it since it's free, unless you're uncomfortable with homosexual shit. This game is pure pain. In the good way? Since you recommended it? The gayest... this is the gayest down... Fucking... 6-letter censorships always don't work for me. And maybe it's the gayest shit. I guess this is the gayest shit I have ever played, but the last have compensated for it. Definitely a wild ride for the first visual novel. Good game. Thousands of years of human culture evolving has led to the development of this game. And it is glorious. I thought that it can't get any gayer, but this game, this is a game changer right here. I'm not 100% sure, but I think this game might be gay. But seriously though, for a free visual novel, I got surprisingly invested. If you happen to be a gay furry, then this should be right up your alley. 9 out of 10. This is the best free-to-play furry gay visual novel with a great romance story. Everyone who loves furries doesn't have to be gay either to play this game, unless it's not the limited edition. And especially tigers, leopards, and cats should play this game right now. This is just as good that you would support them by buying the game, not only the OST, even on Steam Store. I really want to give the heart to the developers for sure. This is just amazing, and I'm really hoping that there comes DLC like a new story. It doesn't have to be with the same character if it's hard to connect to the different endings to a new story of it. It can be at least a second part, Nekojishi 2, of it with a new one who is chosen by this gift or something. I'd really hug you guys. I'm just excited to see more of these type of games. Overall, it was fun. Some routes felt forced though, especially the limited version. Sometimes I got lost in translation, sometimes important parts had to be read multiple times before I understood, or it sucked the intense feeling out of it. I don't know why, but mostly cats were. Not complaining, but it's just something I noticed. How could I even? The game is free. It was quite fun to play as I mentioned before. BS. Lickalow is bae. A beautiful, emotionally involving masterpiece. Quality gay furry romance featuring three gay cat spirits. Much better than Major Minor by Clace. It was one of my proudest faps. I don't like cat furries. Got hit by a car going to Senpai's house. 10 out of 10 would play for different endings. Love this game. The raw amount of emotion it made me feel is amazing. I cried multiple times. Would recommend. Gotta love the cat daddies. Yeah, you gotta love the cat daddies. It's such a good game. God damn. I got this game sent to... Okay, I'll just disregard that. I got this game sent to me by a friend as a joke because I'm known for liking furry. I decided to play it and got my heterosexuality choked to death by Senpai. After I got the limited edition on their website, highly recommended, I realized that Clouded Leopard is the definition of perfection. Now I live my life as a gay boy for Lickalow and I have no regrets. I do not judge my review based from my time on this game. The limited edition is out of Steam and I've spent many hours on that one, especially with Lickalow. Yeah, I mean, I don't have a webcam, but this gives sort of a fucking sultry look. 10 out of 10 would amount an Aborigine Clouded Leopard with limited English again. Has to study for finals. Downloads this and plays. Looks up lots of fan art. 10 out of 10 would waste time on this again. And I'm not even gay. I've actually spent like 40 minutes reading reviews at this point. I'm starting to doubt my straightness. Frick. At first I looked at the game and said, hell no. Then I accidentally downloaded it. Then I played it. Then I became Nekojishi trash. This is ruining my life, but I'm fine with it, I think. Nice game if you want to become a homosexual or just to sleep with a giant tiger next to you. I am not gay, neither is my boyfriend. Just get this out of here. Loved it. Never thought I'd enjoy a game that involves furry catmen trying to date me. This game is really good, gay furries aside. Help me with this, peoples. Did anyone see my heterosexuality anywhere? This game made me extra furry trash. I don't know if I should be disappointed or not. Guardian Tiger, Leopard Cat, and Clouded Leopard are so adorable furry. Especially social personality Leopard Cat and untalkative Clouded Leopard, my fave. Great story plots and lots different ending, true, normal, and bad. I got Leopard Cat bad ending. I feel sad and depressed. How the bad story to Leopard Cat and sad soundtrack playing my really deep feel suitable to current plots. Okay, you know what? I'm not reading this. This English is too bro. I seriously want to kill myself. I'm just dizzy from all the gayness. Apparently, the characters are me. I approve. Best horror game ever. I like the part the tiger took over that man's body and tried to bang the main character. 8 out of 10. I am so scared. This is gay. Gay. Nekojishi in 4 steps. Download the game, get all endings, have an existential crisis, get depression. Right back at you, my friend. Okay. Well, I don't know what I expected. I came in thinking I'd see some mad cat old bods or some hot meme. Then I left clutching my head and actually internally screaming. Okay. So it's a little insane. But I think it's a pretty good game for what it is. Plot point is on a predictable side, but it removes just enough free choice to spice it all. But it removes just enough free choice to spice it all up? Removes it. Okay. Sure. Very heavy emotional material. I give it a plus. Okay. Nice visual novel with heavy focus on culture as well as character. The setting is heavy on Taiwanese culture, and it's handled very well with detailed glossaries and dialogue. The story is very good, and the scenarios are varied and interesting. The main character, the player, is the weakest one, but everyone else is nearly perfect. For the price of $0.00, this is a wonderful experience. Surprisingly adorable. Come for the gay furry daddies, stay for the feels. My favorite portion was when you had to explain to your friends why you put an hour of your life into this and won't stop. Okay, let me just do this. I actually have 21 hours in it, so you can sleep. You can sleep a little better at night. Oh my god, please. Oh my god, now I gotta fucking. What's going on? You're killing me, Smalls. You're killing me. I just realized this is actually gonna take me a long. I might actually have to go to sleep and fucking do this. I might actually have to do some more of this tomorrow. I actually think I might have school off tomorrow, so I may actually be able to get this done tomorrow. Actually, let me just make sure I'm on. Let me make sure I'm on most recent. Yeah, okay, I'm on most recent. Traps for life. Okay, let's. I think I'm almost there. Okay. I'm starting to doubt my straightness. Frick, I locked this game and said hell. Okay, yeah. I guess I just didn't get this one. Absolutely beautiful game with compelling story and lovable characters. I tried to understand the furry mindset. Now I'm even more traumatized. Sorry, man. I feel bad for you. Not. This game breaks my heart and fills me with joy. Senpai is a fart. He treats me like his toy. These cats are gay. Got nothing more to say. 10 out of 10. Senpai noticed me. God, this game was so cute. Fucked up, but so cute. First, I thought it would be embarrassing, but I got it. Then I started playing and liked it. I mean, it's not the best thing ever, but it's the best thing ever. You know what? I'm just happy that these big cats are super likable. Not embarrassing at all. It's got a lot of sarcasm surrounding it, buddy. It's the first dating sim and the only one that made me cry of joy. Cry of joy! And for that reason, it's my favorite. I love these cats. I'll love them forever. The first time I lay eyes on this visual novel for some reason, I had a flashback to how another similar furry setting game, which was Major Minor. Initially, I thought this was going to be cheap, cringe, game that will not last, and it will go to the rest of the pilots I have seen it happen that have a similar premise. Yet, despite my thought, I was curious what it was about, and the trailer actually hooked me up to try it, especially the music. I would not recommend buying the soundtrack of it to support the developers because this game is something. Oh wait, I would not mind. Okay, maybe I fucking said it correct. I don't know. I'm not exaggerating by saying this, but this might be my top visual novel game in 2017. Not the best game ever in 2017. Nah, best game ever in 2017 is the Emoji Movie game. That might actually be a real thing, and if it is a real thing, I'm gonna fucking kill myself. But okay, back to the review. Okay, what I mean is this game had me left with an emotional spiral, plus the game one shot that I felt. When I heard the game Doki Doki Literature Club will have the same emotional tug I felt, I refused to play it because I heard it pulls your emotions so hard. I thought I will have an updated review of what I think now Doki Doki Literature Club when I finish watching a Let's Play. Okay, no, this is too long. I actually have a life, so I'm pretty sure I had just got to one of the most messed up endings, but alrighty. I'm done sad. Okay, right now I'm sad because I finished it, but anyway, I think it's great. And he did very well, so I think you should just add more artwork and paths with more ending. But other than that, it was great. I can't wait for more. Thanks. Now I'm a gay furry. Just bought tickets to a furry convention. Fuck my life. This game was much better narratively than I expected. I expected a furry dating sim and got a great story out of it. Highly recommend. Wow, I actually wish this was longer. Great read. My heterosexuality will prevail! 3 words. Gay furry beastmen. Enough said. Nice work. Worry about the translation problem, though. This is a very engaging visual novel with an interesting story and well-developed characters despite the sometimes awkward translation issues. I thoroughly enjoyed Nekojishi. I'm not going to write anything more because, oh my god, it's a game about dating anthropomorphic cat gods. But seriously, it's a great visual novel. First of all, I was recommended this game by a friend who said this was a fantastic story-driven visual novel with tons of amazing art and plot points. I'm easily swayed by heartwarming stories, so I thought, hey, maybe this will be actually be a quality game. However, I would soon venture onto the Steam store to find that this masterpiece was nothing more than a couple buff tiger men in skimpy clothing. That's not, boy. They were fucking... If they were female, they were freaking... That is... Okay. Okay, no, that's not what I wanted to do. At least, okay, it's actually gonna work this time. That's good. Okay. This would be skimpy. Peak. Like, this would be skimpy if they were female, but they're not female. So it's honestly not that skimpy. At first I thought it was strange, but then remembered that my favorite cartoon, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, was also quite similar in regard to men showing off a little skin. So I figured maybe it can't be that bad. Maybe it'll be like JoJo. So I've decided to give the game a try and would soon be shocked to see what this game truly was. My friend had me get to limited. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for your loss, buddy. Don't just never get the limited version. It actually just kind of takes away some actual meaningful stuff that's in the Steam version. So I played through the first couple minutes of the game and there were several implications of magical tiger entities watching a college lad who do personal stuff in his room. What in tarnation? I came here for the plot. That's some hokey pokey nonsense you see in weeaboo romance novels. Don't know where the fuck that stereotypical accent came from, but okay. Not that I read those, haha. You sure about that? But maybe this wasn't intended. Perhaps it was a crucial point to the latter half of the story. Spending almost the entire night with high expectations of this amazing story, reading on and on, sometimes even without blinking. Let us just say my hopes dried up real quick. Scenes and pictures of these large male cat humanoids flashed onto my screen. These weren't ordinary scenes, mind you. They were sexually explicit. I couldn't believe my eyes. My purity was draining by the minute. What I thought was slightly strange but ordinary friendly relationship with cat gods has quickly turned into an incredibly grotesque slideshow of humanoid bestiality. Some plot that was. A sick joke followed by a sick friend. Let's just say that that friend of mine will be seeing a surprise therapy really sinister. Oh god. Oh god. Dead out there for me, by the way. Honestly, I think this guy was actually just trying to fish for people who'd be like, oh, why'd you... I'm pretty sure this is just trying to lure people to actually, like, playing it by putting a negative review that's actually kind of... Okay, my gay furry heart cannot handle these beautiful boys. The game is pretty gay, and it makes you feel a lot. So by that deduction, I'm gay. Oh well. Oh well. Okay, so this game makes it a challenge to find all the achievements, but I plan to figure them out and totally post the guide as soon as I complete it. I would definitely recommend the game. It's a good time killer. Fake and gay. Nice and gay. XD. Low-key hitting the feels a little, but awesome game. How do I have this game for my friends? Extraordinarily homosexual. Love it. I was enthralled by the well-written characters and weighted decisions. The multiple endings encouraged me to explore and complete more of the routes. Really loved the game. There are multiple endings naturally. There is one important thing to know. You cannot get all the endings via the Steam version. While looking online for the rest of the endings, I discovered that you have to get a limited edition of the game that has NSFW content, but it also has the true endings. I've only played the true Tiger ending, but I plan to play the true Senpai ending soon. The limited version is free from this game's official website. Just make sure to scroll down a bit from the page to see the 18+ version. Also, the website is not in English. You just didn't. There's actually, yeah. There is an English version actually. Okay. Let's just fuck that. I don't know what to say. I'm a sucker for good storytelling. Oh, and gay cats. LOL. XD. This game questions my thoughts. Help. Fellas. Is it considered gay if it's muscular anthrofelines? I'm yes. Thank God I was wearing socks. Otherwise I would be gay. 10 out of 10. Would date senpai again. Replaying. Ah, that looks so cute. While playing, wow, this is really good. Finished game. Hey, that was pretty good. Where did my pants go? Are you gay and pretending large muscular cats are cuddling you? Well, this game is perfect for you. P.S. Here's cat booty. Too long, don't read. If you liked Moronatsu, you absolutely like this as well. Okay, that's fine. Shortens the amount of time I have to spend reading shit. Taking a step back from the whole furry romance, writing isn't all that bad. It has a few issues with translation, as the game is originally made in Taiwanese, I think. No, it's actually made originally Chinese. Simply just takes place in Taiwan. But it actually is very well developed. Oh, with each character evolving as you make choices. Bit of a spoiler. Many choices actually leave you with a sense of incompleteness and longing, because most of them will give you a bad end if you chase after certain characters while committing to certain decisions. The writing also deserves some congratulations, because instead of it being directly made on the romance scene, it's also realistic in the aspect that if you were faced with these situations, you would freak out, plus not be able to make them realistically. Furthermore, the game doesn't look track of the whole spirit portion, which is a nice touch. Okay, let's just stop. I turned from straight to gay thanks to this game. Boy, you were already gay if you're a fucking Dodge. If you're fucking making, if you're a Shiba, like, come on, bruh. With this, you're pretty much just already gay. This is the censored version. 8 out of 10. An excellent game with a lot of hidden twists. Definitely worth a go. Cute. It's alright. I don't really get good gay romance within gaming and almost everywhere else, so when I first looked at this game, my hopes weren't very high. But then when I finally opened the game and the music hit, I was swept away into a wondrous and beautiful journey. This game is a wonderful piece of art, and I hope the creators can make even more pieces. Okay, I don't remember. I think this might be bad. I think I've read this review. Okay. Okay. I've actually already read this review, so I'm actually just gonna go over the dumb points that this person made. No dating sim should ever have a favorite character or one who gets mad when you date the other people. It should not, like, what? Of course they should get mad when you date the other people. What kind of dating sim has it where you can't save whenever? There is a save button, it's just not called saves. What if I need to go off and do something better, which would be literally anything, and this fucking translation? Are you kidding? Who thought this was alright? It's terrible, and the goddamn skip button. How hard is it to make one that works? It does work, it just doesn't automatically allow you to skip through unread dialogue. Oh, and just so you know, breaking the fourth wall and being self-aware doesn't make you funny. That still requires actual writing. And the fucking bad ending. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought this was a dating sim where you go on dates. Not where there's one random date that kills you out of nowhere. Yeah, it's because it's not just innately a dating simulator. Your freaking warrant tags don't exactly define everything. This guy's a fucking dumbass. Gad, this game has broken my heart in all the right ways. It has a solid storyline, and has only left me with just the right amount of questions. Those few of which aren't very immersion breaking. The game and the animation are meh, but adequate, and the number of poses / illustrations could be increased, though it's plenty compared to other games in the genre. The controls were intuitive enough for me to find out how each function works, along with a pretty nifty log that lets you back read through the mouse scroll thingy. Is there anything more on? But sunshine and rainbows. The story has got me feeling fluffy as frick. I know it says frack, but frick is much better than frack. Still, the narration could do with a more show versus tell rewrite but for a translated game, this is definitely one of my favorites. I don't even know what the fuck this is. Okay. Oh god, another one of these. No, fuck it. 100 out of 10. Oh yeah. Holy fuck. I played this game for the irony, but ended up loving it. Please give this game a shot. Make sure to download the limited version for the more adult scenes. You know what, if I actually get through all the reviews, well, not all the reviews, but all the reviews I actually feel like reading, I'm actually gonna go and try and, I'm gonna be a little risky. Try to go and give sort of an illustration of what the limited version has in store. Why? 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 This is another really long. Okay, no, this one's okay. Beautifully designed, well-developed script with almost near-perfect English translations. There are some typos here and there, but the script was fully understandable. Nekojishi incorporates a mock anime plot that is worth reading, with the additional comedy that made me laugh out loud. This game is fairly friendly, probably best for teenagers and older due to some very well executed crude comedy and the use of same-sex romance. Shut the fuck up, nice ass piece of shit. Okay, although that doesn't really matter to me. The game itself is not NSFW, so there's no need to worry. Got this game as a joke, now I'm looking for another dating sim to fill the hole in my heart this game left me with. I will leave it up to you if that's good or not. Tip, don't use guides on your first run. Play for fun. Just play for fun, then use a guide later. That's another one. Fuck that. Yeah, no. This one's okay. Okay. I'm probably gonna sound like a fuck. Probably gonna sound like I'm using a fucking tape recorder and just using predetermined responses. This is whenever I'm fucking trying to, whenever I'm like judging the length of it. But no, I'm just a very predictable person actually. Even though the English translation needs a few tweaks now and there, I say that this game has one of the greatest story arcs I have experienced in my life. Not only supported by the fact that you play as what you are, a gay furry trash. This game teaches you a lot about Taoism. It also teaches you about cryptocurrency mining, apparently. And Chinese culture in general, even some native Taiwanese culture. Through all of it, I would say, give it a try. It may be something for you, and to be honest, I've seen visual novels helping people realize their gay side. I'm fucking like 5%. I'm like 5% gay. Very, very conditionally gay. Where do I start? To be honest, I play this for fun. But to see more of that red hot dragon character, despite knowing the visuals and novels focus, this is on the feelings. But I fell in love with the characters' personalities and the artwork and the storyline. After seeing several of the endings, I have realized how emotionally invested I got into this game. Now I cannot see the promotional video on this game's store page without feeling the need to cry. If you're not sure, I recommend giving it a try at least. Thank you for reading us. Fuck you. 2 hours in, and I'm ready to say nay to all these cats. The story is interesting, but the dialogue gets horrendously tedious. The main character, Liao, seems to be written to maintain a doggedly neutral opinion of everything. Frankly, he's a nag, and it's irritating to read. This game needs to put heavy emphasis on the novel descriptor, because there's only a handful of decisions you can make. Everything else is just long stretches of monotonous story. At least the cats are nice to look at. Good, cute, lots of endings, and hard choices. Makes me kinda gay. I haven't really played it, so I don't know. What the fuck? No. Why does... Oh my god, this guy fucking actually, like... This guy, like, keeps the game open. Like, all the time, apparently. Cause fucking 1,200 hours. Oh my god. You'll never date a cute, fluffy guardian tiger Baragod. Why are we still here? Just to suffer. Probably the best game ever. Gay and made me cry. I love it. Wow, what a game. Much better with the 18 plus version. Oh my, I hate when people say that the fucking 18 plus version is better. It's honestly not though. It's honestly just not. Good strong storyline with characters you can really get behind. Fucking kill yourself. It is bad. Holy mother of Borefest. Very good. Very nice. Started playing it as a joke, I guess. This is funny or fucking... This is a stereotypical thing. Bar big cats give me life. Yes. Just yes. I can't describe how happy I am with this game. Can't speak because of all this emotion. That one guy in the game told me this was okay to be gay, but isn't like, what the fuck? Must have been a typo or something. I think this game gave me the gaze. This game gave me the gaze too. Is what it feels like to be a gay furry? Cool. You have gay kitties that want your affection. You have a good story with a cultural background. You have emotional attachment. You give 10 out of 10. Good cat. I fucked with the terrorist too hard and died. 10 out of 10 must play. Chloe LaFox. Okay. I'm actually probably just gonna read like 5 more reviews and just be done with this for the night. I don't know. Maybe I won't. Maybe I'll read it. Fuck. No, I'm fucking doing. I'm gonna end it with like. I guess. Right. I guess. These ones on here. It was much better than I had expected. Both this version and the 18+ one on their website are pretty good. I'd recommend this game for anybody looking for a cute gay dating sim and wants to explore the characters a bit. Don't don't mind seeing some attractive catmen, of course. In all seriousness, it's a pretty great game, and I'd encourage you all to support the devs. This game is worth being paid for. I don't know what to say. This should be filtered out because it's not English. RARXD Senpai, you made my heart go doki doki. Really good visual novel. Home more of them pop up. Loved it all. My fragile heterosexuality. And I'll just read until the fucking next one. Wonderful game. I'm officially gay now. Thanks, Shuchi Senpai. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna end it, you guys. Fuck you for watching. I hope you like seeing me suffer. Y'all can go fuck yourselves, I guess. Except don't. Subscribe, I guess, if you if you like this quality content. Quality content. The line between quality and garbage has been blurred by this game for me. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed or didn't. I don't care. See you next time.